Hey, yo, what's up, man? This your aunt, man. Real quick, man. Real quick. Let me say something to my nieces and nephews, man. Listen, man. If you hanging with some people, right? You got some friends and shit, right? You got friends, right? Male, this is my nieces and my nephews. If y'all got, y'all got friends. You females, y'all got some female friends. Dudes, y'all got some dude friends, right? And some shit happened, and that person in that crowd of your friends that's with you say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the police. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Leave that person alone. Leave that person alone. Because that person has nothing. That person, male or female, has nothing. If you a female and if you a female and you with a bunch of girls, you and your homegirls out, y'all partying or whatever, and some shit happen, and that girl say, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I don't give a fuck about no police. I don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. I'm like that. I'm like that. Leave her alone. Because that girl has nothing to live for. She don't give, if she got kids, she don't really give a fuck about her kids. If she got an apartment, a house, or anything like that, she don't really give a fuck about losing it. She don't give a fuck about losing her job and none of that. Those are people that you don't need to be around because they don't give a fuck about their future, their life. Be around people that care about their future in their life. Be around people that if something happens, the police are called involved, they're talking nicely to the cops. They're not yelling and screaming. Look at the YouTube videos of all these situations where the cops are coming, and then you got a bunch of people, bunch of black people, bunch of black male and females telling the cops, don't touch me, get the fuck off me, I don't give a fuck about you, I hate you, get the fuck off you, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, I don't give a fuck about jail, fuck jail, I don't give a fuck about going to jail. Man, leave them people the fuck alone, because they ain't got nothing in life going on good for them. A person that got something good going on in their life, a person that has his own place, or her own place, her own car, his own car, they own shit, they're going to talk to the cops in a different way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Officer. Because you know why? They not trying to lose their home. They not trying to lose their cars. They not trying to lose their job. They ain't trying to lose their kids. They not trying to get in trouble. They ain't got time to be going up to no goddamn courthouse every goddamn month. Because all they're going to do is every time you go to court, they're going to postpone it to next month. Postpone it to next month. Postpone it to next month. Pretty soon your job going to say, hey, look, you can't keep taking off. And then they don't need convictions on their record. A person that got something going for themselves, they don't want no convictions on their record. Especially if they don't have convictions, they know they ex-cons, they ex-felons. They don't want no more felonies on their record. They don't want nothing on their record. So they talking to the cops in a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? So, again, nieces and nephews, if y'all hanging with people, man, women or men that jumps out and wants to talk all reckless to the cops and always want to fight and always want to get in some bullshit, leave them the fuck alone. Because they don't have nothing. 9 times out of 10, they on social service. 9 times out of 10, they live in the projects. So they ain't worrying about bills. They don't care about no bill. They ain't got $800,000, $900,000, $2,000 mortgages and mortgages and rent. They ain't got that. They rent probably $25, so they can go to jail and get out. They ain't working, cause if they work, they can't get these free shit that they get from the government. So you, on the other hand, you getting off your ass, you going to work, you going to school, you trying to be a productive person, you trying to do productive things for yourself and your kids. You ain't finna be talking like that to the cops because you ain't trying to spend no minute in jail. You ain't trying to get handcuffed. None of that shit. All that shit is not in your mindset because your mindset is on something else. Leave them motherfucking people alone that's always talking about they don't give a fuck about nothing. Leave them alone. Them people that talking about they don't give a fuck about the police. I don't give a fuck about going to jail. I don't give a fuck the police. And the cop come, they trying to talk to the cop, trying to talk to them, and they talking to the cops all crazy. Man, leave them motherfuckers alone. Leave them alone. Just tell them, hey man, hey look, bro, every time they want to go out, man, I'm busy. Every time they call, man, this girl, let's go. Girl, I'm busy. Girl, I gotta work in the morning. Just keep doing that shit. She'll eventually leave you the fuck alone. Fellas, same thing. You got homeboys that act like that. Oh, they don't give a fuck. They always want to fight. Everywhere you go, they want to fight. They want to fight. They don't give a fuck about the cops. They talk to the cops all reckless and all stupid. Man, leave that nigga alone. When he call you, talking about, hey, yo, my man, let's go out, homie. Hey, man, I got to go to work in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's a word of advice from your uncle, man. Leave them, I don't give a fuck people alone, because they ain't got a goddamn thing to live for. They ain't got no homes. They don't give a fuck about their kids. They don't give a fuck about their light bill. They don't give a fuck about the rent. They don't give a fuck about the water bill. They don't give a fuck about their car insurance. Because they ain't got no car insurance. They don't care. They ain't got that shit like you got. They ain't got nothing. So they don't give a fuck about nothing. Be with people that got something, and you will see their whole perspective on life and things is different. Because they don't want to lose what the fuck they got.